Yo, if you watching the replay right now, well, it's not the replay, but if you watching the replay right now, go to your settings under this video and click video quality and make sure it's on 720p. If it's a little blurry, click your little settings and go to video quality and make sure it's on 720p. Alright. I'm serving Gary Payne, having hard times. Beanie Hannes. Yeah. He was supposed to put a yeah at the end of that guy. Yeah. What's up, chat? What's up, chat? Say something to me. What's up, man? Put a one in the chat real quick. Put a one in the chat real quick, man. Put a one in the chat real quick, man. We finna get to it, man. Put a one in the chat real quick if y'all with me. I know there's only a couple people in here. You know what I'm saying? Put a one in the chat real quick. This gonna be a little short video. Remember I told y'all I'm gonna start doing the giving y'all free strategies, you know what I'm saying, testing out free strategies. So y'all also let me know in the comments on the videos on my YouTube or on the live stream, but more so on the comments of the video so I can see it and stuff. Let me know what strategy you want to test. So if you want me to test something, see if it's legit, see if it's not, see if you can be profitable with it, see if you can't be profitable with it. You know what I'm saying? You can be profitable with any strategy, so I'm going to just show y'all that, pretty much. You can be profitable with any strategy. Cheers, man. Start the day with some juice. Y'all ready to get to it? Yo, these are the algorithm levels, if you can't, for those that don't know. Those gray lines are algorithm levels. That's what I trade to and from all day, every day. Same levels up and down. I love y'all, man. I want to let y'all know that. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? You're always showing love. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get into it. Today we will be testing out the 8 moving average and the 15 moving average. And we're going to try to figure out a scalping strategy. We're going to create a scalping strategy for the 8 moving average and the 15 moving average. All right, y'all ready? If y'all in the chat right now, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat right now. 1 in the chat. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. This is going to be our YouTube. All right, so let's add our indicator. So this is TradingView. If you don't know, go to tradingview.com. All right. Go to indicators. So we're going to search. All right. We're going to search exponential. Boom. Moving average exponential. So if you just put in expo, it'll pop up. Put in expo, it'll pop up. All right. Click it twice. We're going to add, see it added 1. Now we're going to add another one. Boom. Now we have 2 moving averages. All right. So you click the X right here. You click the X right here. Click that off. All right, cool. So we have our 2 moving averages, and you come over here and click settings. We're going to change the length to 8, source close, offset 0, method SMA. No, method is EMA. Method is EMA. Wait, what? I don't think this is right, y'all. Because why does it have, I guess it's the same thing. 8, 8, and then click OK. I don't think that's right, y'all. I'm going to try this. 115, 115. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear the music? Can you hear the music? Can y'all hear the music? No? I think that's right, y'all. Let's go down to like the 5 minutes. This thing real tight. Let me try something else because I don't know if that's the one. So let's just do moving average. Regular moving average. Let's look at this setting. It's the same thing. What the heck? I guess that's it, man. This is real tight. Let me double back. All right, here we go. So we don't need this one. Let's get rid of it. So I guess the 8 EMA and the 15 EMA, right? That shit looks crazy. It's real tight. All right, let's go to the 1 minute time frame. Let's see if we can see how this is possible. I go to school with it. All right. Sheesh. Y'all, this is so random. People trade like this. I mean, I'm gonna show you how it's possible, but this is crazy. Man, trading is so simple, bro. You almost literally don't need this shit. I swear. These lines are literally throwing me off. But beautiful trend line right there. And then watch this. If you extend it, look at that. If you extend it, look at that. Right? All this shit is like hidden. Like it's plain sight, but it's hidden. So you just gotta know what to look for. Right there. That's all this stuff is like trend line breaks, going up to order blocks, right? Going up to order blocks. After price makes new lows, right here. When price makes new lows, right? New low past here. Past here was a new low. So now the last push that broke the low becomes an order block. So that's why price would come up, right? So if you were to expect a buy move, your trade would be to wait for price to break over both of these moving averages, right? You really want price to break. Hold on, let me get rid of this crossbar. You want price to break under the moving average, pull back to it, and continue. Pull back to the moving average, break off of it, trend direction, pull back to it, re-entry, break off of it, pull back to it, pull back, pull back, pull back, trend direction, and then pull back, trend direction, but it didn't close down, right? It actually closed up, made another wick down, got people to sell it, and then they start moving up. So after this candle closed outside of the moving average, now we're working on the uptrend, a small uptrend. A trend is a trend no matter the size. So long as you learn trend direction, a trend is a trend no matter the size. A trend is a trend until structure is broken. Got it? So this is structure after it makes a new high. So long as it doesn't come up under here, we're still working up. That's it. So boom, if it pulls back, I'm still expecting a buy. Then it boom makes a new high. Then it pulls back, right? So you expect it to continue without making a new low before it makes a new high. If it's going to be a strong trend, did that happen? No. So when it broke past here, now that's bad. Now it's technically a downtrend, right? Tiny downtrend, right? So after it broke and closed past this candle, that's where you would enter a sell on some aggressive moving average scalp shit. You enter a sell, stop loss at the candle high or the candle before that, right? And then boom, you take profit at one of these areas. I say the low, but if you're going counter trend like this, I'm looking for order blocks to exit, right? I need this whole candle all the way over. That's where my exit would be. So is this a good smart trade? No. You get what I'm saying? So this is nothing but 6 pips. I mean, hey, nothing wrong with 6 pips. So nothing wrong with 6 pips. But that's not your ideal trade. You wouldn't want to sell to the block. You would wait for a buy, right? Criteria for a big trade using the moving averages. So if price were to come down and go up, it's gonna break over this moving average, pull back, maybe come to this order block right here at the line, at this line right here. That's an order block because it made a new high right here. Over this, and this. Those are new highs. So that made this the last red candle. I don't want to say red, but bearish candle before it pushed up and made those highs makes it an order block. So this is a very small scale, but it's the same shit, y'all, just on a small scale. Got it? So boom, when you get that buy, you wait for your moving average to really close over. You can be risky and do it here, a little drawdown, and then boom, or you can enter here, stop loss here, and then you push it up. I would target the highs, plain and simple. Target the highs, or I will have a pip goal towards that area. So what we say? Let's say you enter here. The high is, bro, that's beautiful. Are you kidding me? 19 pip trade, right? So I'm using this moving average strategy now to find trades. That's all. So So I don't want you to be out here, it crossed, let me get in the trade. No, it's more so use it as confirmation. Okay, cool. We got a trend line here. It's respecting up. The minute it broke, I expect it to start respecting down, but it's still going up. So I'm only focusing on waiting for price to close over under this moving average, pull back to it, and continue. Pull back to it and continue until it doesn't. Then it's going to close above and start going the other way. Right? So this is a real tight moving average combo, but it can be profitable, guys. You just gotta wait. It's all about timing, trading when price is volatile, meaning knowing what sessions to trade, what time to trade. So I trade specifically, I start looking at like 2 a.m. Eastern, but sometimes realistically, I'm asleep. So I might snooze to like 5 a.m. and then I'll try to catch the 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. 4 hour chart candle. Now, if I'm sleeping till like 8, 7 in the morning, rare, it's possible. Um, that's when I'm trading the 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. candle on the 4 hour chart. So that's pretty much all this is, man. Timing, breaking it down, having a plan. You see how my plan is? Wait for a confirmation, have a reason to trade, then wait for the confirmation. Because if it doesn't give you that confirmation, then you never trade. If it just keeps going, cool, you just never sell. You know what I'm saying? So this is the 1 minute chart on GU. This is towards the end of the day. Let's get up in here on like the US time frame. So we always kind of start high on the 15.5 and the 1. You can't really just stay on one time frame. You know what I'm saying? You kind of gotta have you kind of gotta have. You kind of gotta have. Dang, you can't even see the chat on the stream. I gotta figure that out. What was I saying? All right, so y'all see how these little moves were tiny little scalps towards the end of the day? You know what I'm saying? So you want to really be early in the day. I mean, I can't say it doesn't happen big moves later in the day, but I took this trade with my VIP trade room team. What trade did I take? All right, so I waited for all this to happen. All this 8:30 news happened right here. 8:30 news happened. I broke this trade down in my last stream. So if you want to see it, it's called $1,700 trade breakdown. Bruce Webb. All right, so go check that out. So I was looking for a break. Well, the break happened. The retest happened. I was hoping for price to push up, and then I was gonna trade above this area. Well, where was it? Yeah, I was gonna trade above this. It was like right here. Yeah, something like here. I was kind of looking for a trade up over here. After it broke those highs, it wasn't. That's the last reason for it to go down. So that's why I would take a buy. But that never happened. I don't know. It's probably down here somewhere. But anyway, I don't know the exact details without looking at it. So go watch the stream if you want to see the trade breakdown from yesterday to 1700. All right, so boom. Let's just say we're looking for a trade for this strategy, right? I woke up realistically right here. I'm expecting price to pull up to this liquidity, hit stop losses, and I thought price was going to tank in trend direction. So I put this order block here. This is the last thing to stop me from tanking. Right? So this right here, I'm waiting on it to reject, and then right here, that's when I'm start looking for trades, right? That's kind of how I do trend direction, right? So if I were to be moving averaging this strategy, realistically, this is when I get up. So I would have been looking for a trend direction trade on the break of this low. Plain and simple. You can't do that shit all the time though. Like you can't do it on structure that just doesn't look good. Meaning you can't just take a buy off of a high from like hours ago. You always gonna get popped out. You want to use a real recent direct kind of low that just made a low, rejected, and then it's gonna continue, right? And you don't want to be late in the day because you're gonna get caught up, right? You're gonna get caught up. Eventually, when it pulls back, it's not coming back. So if you start trying to do those early breakouts from here for it to push down, you're gonna lose money. That's not a good strategy. Don't do that, right? So this moving average strategy. So I feel like the verdict of me doing these videos will be like, could it be profitable or could it be not? So I need to come up with something cool. Cause you know how the one guy on TikTok, he got the, the busted or disgusted. Busting or disgusting, right? So I need a cool little saying. Is it profitable or not? I don't know. I'll come up with something. All right. So boom, y'all. Really, when I trade, I'm looking for prices to usually come up here and hit these highs, so I can really confidently trade the other direction. Right. So when I see things like this, boom, I'm down on the lower time frame, looking for an entry. So that's kind of how you would use this. You anticipate a setup at this arrow. When it breaks under here, now we start looking for a moving average crossover. That's it. You enter, stop loss above the high, and then boom. You take your pips. Right? Where is it at? Entry, 12 pips. 10 pips pays me 1,000. 12 pips, 1,200. And that's not with re-entries. You know what I'm saying? So, it is. So I'm saying, don't be caught up on, oh, that's only a couple pips. Maximize those couple pips. You know what I'm saying? Juice break. This stream is brought to you by Arden's Garden. Arden's Garden, send me my money. Y'all wonder why my skin popping? How I'm looking so good? Turmeric loves carrot juice. Arden's Garden. Turmeric real good for your skin. I think carrot good for your skin too. I don't know. Carrot good for something. What carrot good for? What's carrots good for? What? What does that say, A? Vi we on? What does that say? I think my computer over there is lagging. But y'all catching my vibe, man? I feel like this is a very super scalper strategy, right? So I really like it. I like it. I like it. I like scalping. I'm a scalper, technically. I'm a scalper. I like scalping. I'm a day trader. Profit or drop it. Oh, let's go! Will it profit or do we drop it? Oh, let's go! Oh! How you say your name? Keishad? Keishad Staggers. Dude, you're a beast. Vision. Also, carrots helps your vision. For real? I need some better eyes for these charts. All right, so peep me out. Profit or drop it. Keyshawn, you're a beast. Is that how you say your name, Keyshawn? I don't want to be saying it wrong. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Whoa, whoa. Hey, I gotta figure out how to get all my chat on the screen because it makes me, you know what I'm saying? I gotta keep sending dots for it to, so you can see what I said. That's stupid. Is this camera on me? Cause that's stupid. Man, prayers for that boy R. Kelly, man. For real. I mean, he did what he did, right? I mean, I don't know about all that, but I'm just saying, like, damn, bro, to get whatever years he got, I mean, I guess it's deserving, right? Because that's what he did, but I don't know. So let me not speak on that, but I'm unbiased to that, on that subject. Like, I don't care, Lord. I don't even like that type of music anyway. Does the strategy work on big time frames? Yeah, let's do it, bro. But look, so let me just pretty much give y'all the rundown on how the moving average, this tight moving average shit should work, right? So you want to be the first person in the, not first person, but you know what I'm saying? You want to be as early as you can on a trend direction change before waiting for up here. And then you're too late and then it drops, right? You want to know that, price is going to go up down here before you get to up here, right? So all you do is wait for a candle to close above the moving average. You can damn near enter here, stop loss at the low. But just remember, like, it's some advanced stuff. Like, it's really, this is not even technically right, but so that's why that wouldn't even be valid. But because the whole block is actually here. So the second this came in and closed above, that's not even valid. So I'm just pretty much saying, I'm just pretty much saying, don't overcomplicate shit, but don't be a dummy. Meaning, don't be taking dumb trades. Like, don't take buys right here if it can still sell on it because it broke lows. It just doesn't make sense. This made a new low, right? So that made this order block valid at the top, right? So selling it here, buying it here, even with all this rejection, is not smart. But when it comes to strategy, you wait for price to break over, pull back to the moving average, break over, pull back to the moving average, right? Make a new high, pull back, make a new high, pull back, make a new high, pull back, right? So this moving average is gonna hold price. So when price really breaks, all right, this really pretty much saying, all right, we're about to go down, right? When price does break, we're going down. When price breaks up, we're going up. Until we break down, then we're going down. Until we break up, then we're going up. Till we break down, then we're going down. Till we break up, then we're going up. Till we break down, then we're going down. Till we break up, then we're going up. Till we break down, then we're going down. This is where the fucked up part is. Nobody, or the most traders that lose their money, don't know when it's gonna go up or down, big or small. That's the whole rat race. So they're losing money here, 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 losing money here. Guess what? Their account is blown. They're not even going to be able to trade this. That's how it happens. That's how it happens, baby. So, yes, I like this strategy. I like it. I like it. So far right now, it's a profit, not a drop it. Let's get it. All right, so boom, break a structure. Now you start expecting pullbacks. That's it. Remember, it's not gonna break this moving average though, y'all. This shit's sexy. I like this shit. I probably wouldn't trade it, but it's dope. It's a dope little, quote unquote, retail strategy. All right, let's go to the higher time frame. Let's see if we can find like some higher time frame trades. But this is more so a scalping strategy because it's a tight moving average, right? But it's the same shit, y'all. I guess expect a breakout. I mean, trend direction, pull back. So if you want to confirm this is going to go down, you just wait for a break under this range. That's it. It could be this one. Stop loss here, stop loss at the high. Target the low. Maybe target another previous low. I can't tell. Boom. Target a low. That's too low. But that's where the algorithm levels come in, y'all. This is the algorithm level right up in here. So when you know when to get out. No, I'm sorry. Algorithm level up in here, right? So if you know when to get out at the low or at the next one up in here, you know exactly when to get out. And I teach that in my algorithm learning. So if you want to go and get the algorithm learning, that's going to really put you at the next step. Like literally, like if you want to do trading full time, get my algorithm learning, tradewithbruce.com. Literally, I'm going to get you there. Literally. What I'm showing y'all is nothing compared to, you feel me? Let's get it. All right, so cool. Here's the strategy. You just wait for price to break over the moving average. But I say wait for it to break structure. So break structure, then it closes. Boom. You can enter. Stop loss here, or stop loss here. Your choice. And then boom, I say target a high. Boom. Your high gets hit right there. All right. Boom. Your high gets hit right there. That's it. Nice little trade. Right? Beautiful risk to reward for you risk to reward people. You enter here, stop loss 2 candles away, 30 pips, target the high. That's a 68 pip trade. Beautiful. 68 pip trade, 30 pip stop loss, 0 drawdown. It literally had like maybe 5 pips of drawdown. Yeah, 7 pips of drawdown. And then boom, rocket straight to your take profit. And 1 candle, 2 candle, 3 candle, 4, and 4 candles. So 30-minute chart, so it took 2 hours. In 2 hours, you made 70 pips. Is that doable? Can y'all get jiggy with that? But I really wouldn't be on the higher time frame solely, like by itself. I would be focusing on the higher time frame levels. Like you can use this higher time frame level order block. Now you see this rejection, right? Or you can wait for the higher time frame, wait for the moving average to cross, and structure to break. Boom, enter that, stop loss at the high, and then it tanks. Boom, what do? Target a low. So what kind of trade is that? Let's look at it. Sell here. Stop loss at the high. Another 26 pips stop loss. And we're going to take profit at 24 pips. Another 25 pip banger after you cash out right here. So you get what I'm saying? Like, everything is doable with the strategy. Everything is doable with the strategy and the plan, guys. I'm giving y'all, you know what I'm saying? So boom, same thing. You use the higher time frame. So let's say let's get rid of this. Boom. So let's say we're gonna use a higher time frame zone to trade off of. Boom. It's another order block at the top. Here's another algorithm level. This is why price comes and stops here, because this is the algorithm level. When you learn the real levels, the real support and resistance levels, that's when you're I'm telling you, that's when you're gonna get to the next level. Y'all, out of my last 29 trades, I've won 27 of them. Only lost twice. So I went 17-0, then I went 0-2. Now I'm 10-0 right now. You get what I'm saying? Because I trade the algorithm and I use this knowledge to have a strategy, have a plan, have discipline, have patience, make it happen. Don't trade until it happens. If it doesn't happen, you don't trade. Capiche? So you use this, boom, order block, algorithm level. Now you wait for the moving average. See right here, people get caught up right here. Boom. They tried to sell it and then their stop loss gets hit. But did they wait for the first part of the strategy? The first part of the strategy is look for a key area. Wait for a rejection in the key area. Then you're looking for an MA cross. That's a high probability trade. Versus just trying to enter a cross. You don't, come on, man. So boom, you wait for the candle to close. You wait for structure to break. Boom, this one closes and breaks. You enter it. And then boom, stop loss here above this candle, stop loss here above this candle, target the low. Let's do it again. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing trend direction, y'all, pretty simple. Trend direction, waiting for a rejection. We got a 23 pip stop loss, a quick 18 pip target, and it actually went down here 50 pips to like yesterday's low before it hit stop loss. So what type of trader you are you going to hold 35 pips and get out, 20 pips and get out, 25 pips and get out? Or are you going to try to stretch it for the 50 pip banger of the day? So it's really up to you guys. You know what I'm saying? It is. So same shit, y'all. Like, you use your higher time frame zones all the way over. Right? Higher time frame zones. Wait for the candle to break. That break structure. Right? Same thing. It's the same thing, y'all. See that? I just literally made a strategy within 30 minutes, however long I've been streaming. 35 minutes. 35 pip stop loss at the high. You target the low, that's only 16 pips. So we're going to an algorithm level. Up in here, that's about 33 pips up in here. Next algorithm level. You could have got 55 pips right here. And then the next level didn't get hit yet. But yeah, man, this is how you can cash out on the higher time frame, lower time frame. This is how you can cash out on the higher time frame, lower time frame. With this 8 moving average and 15 moving average, y'all. If you enjoyed the stream, y'all, put a 1 in the chat real quick. If you like this video, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. One in the chat, 1 in the chat. Let's get it, 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 guys. Let's get it, girls. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it, girls. Man, let's turn up for a few minutes, y'all. Hey, this me. DJ Dizzy Bands. Y'all hear that? That's me on the song. Listen.